Also, I'll be flying off to Las Vegas on Monday. Whoop whoop, whoop whoop. And I thought I'd better start laying out some of the stuff I'm gonna need for the trip. So, excluding clothes and toiletries and stuff, I've narrowed it down to the bare tech essentials that I'll be taking with me. And they are these. I think I might need a bigger luggage allowance. So let me walk you through what each one of them is, and more importantly, why do I need that at CES in Las Vegas? So let's begin. Here comes the airplane. First off for the journey, I've got to take the iPad. This is my entertainment and Wi-Fi access station. Bose noise cancelling headphones so that I can cut out all the crazy Vegas noise and screaming children and annoying people on the plane next to me. Round, round, get around, I get around, yeah. Obviously I need the iPhone with the maps, but specifically for this event I also need the CES app. So this thing is so huge, they've got their own app. There's a scavenger hunt. It's location based, so as you get towards certain zones of CES you can tick off the fact that you've done certain activities. My Pebble watch, partly just because it's a convention full of nerds and I have to show I'm part of the tribe, but also so I can get notifications and see stuff happening on the move on my wrist without having to get my phone out all the time. Yes, it's Las Vegas, but it's also winter, so it's going to be a little bit cold. So I've got to take my gloves, but not just any gloves. These are gloves which have the finger bits so you can use a smartphone at the same time. I can't be without my smartphone for 2 seconds, obviously. And my final bit of getting around technology are my Ray-Ban Wayfarers. Because I'm a massive nerd, these are the folding ones. Oh, so they fit into that box and they do this. Bloop, 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 bloop. And then you look like a badass and also a nerd at the same time. That's what I'm going for. Hey baby, wanna be in a movie? This camera is my Canon EOS 600D. Also taking the cameras that Curry's PC World have sent me beforehand so I can have a little bit of a play with them and make sure they all work and stuff before we get out there. And they are GoPro Hero 3 Plus, the Canon Legria Mini vlogging camera, which I've started playing with, a little bit in love with already, not gonna lie. Fujifilm X-F1, which is a stills camera with a sexy leather body to it. And also for the wearable technology challenges I'm gonna be doing, they've sent me the Fitbit Flex, which I've been wearing for a few days. I have my Gorilla Pod, both the baby and the daddy, for hanging off stuff and bending the arms so you can attach it to things. Quite fun to play with if you're just bored. This is my lapel microphone. Look how terribly 80s that front cover of the box is. I'm taking the microphone with me because it's going to be very noisy and possibly windy and all sorts of things are going to be going on at CES, and I want to make sure that you guys can still hear what the hell I'm talking about. Power! Power! First is this. This is the Mew plug. It's like a travel plug that sits really flat in your bag and then does this, bloop, 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 and extends into a proper 3-pronged UK plug, and then obviously needing a US adapter. This, which I got from quirky.com, which is a USB extension lead essentially, and it gives me more USB ports so I can charge multiple things at the same time, and it twangs, which is again fun. Universal lithium-ion battery charger. So all you do is you stretch it to hold the batteries into the right place, but there's 2 little tiny pins in there and you move them around to the right location for the plus and minus on the battery, and then you can charge any type of lithium-ion battery. And if you think over the number of cameras I'm taking with me, each of them has a completely different battery size. I don't want to have to take 20 different sized charging units to slot the right battery into, so things like this, very important to make sure that I can charge any type of lithium-ion battery. And then finally for backup power I have this, which is called the Power Pack XL, just a really handy little backup power device. Don't ever change, baby. When I get back to my hotel room I'm going to have to edit all this footage that I'm taking at CES and then upload it so that you guys can see it as it happens. So I need my MacBook Pro, and because there's probably going to be a lot of HD footage knocking about, I need some hard drives. Whoop whoop. This is my LaCie Stark 500GB hard drive, and these ones are 2 Samsung 1TB each hard drives. Bag it up before you something sexual. Because I've got all this stuff, I need something to carry around in, and that is why I'm going to be taking this bad boy, which is my Crosscase solar powered backpack. Not only is it a really comfy backpack, it has a bloody solar panel on it, so I'm gonna be like king of the nerds. Loads of room in there, so I can carry around all of the hundreds of things I'm going to be taking with me. Oh, it's going to be exhausting. So there you have my essential CES tech. Please let me know if you think I've missed anything, because you know when you go away and you get to the airport and you're like, just forgot the one thing I really need. Let me know. The one gadget that Curry's PC World sent me that I'm going to use before I get to Vegas, and hopefully not break before we actually use it in all the tests and trials and stuff, is this Canon Legria Mini, because it's such an awesome little vlogging camera that I'm going to capture all of my adventures and antics from now on this thing. And so the next time you'll see me, I will be on my way to the airport and we'll be recording everything that you see on this little bad boy. So, until then, bye!